How do you see the charts?
Check this out, guys. When I open up a chart, my brain immediately starts translating that visual data into thoughts. The chart gets analyzed in my mind, and all the processing goes straight into the prefrontal cortex, that logical part of the brain. As I keep watching those candlesticks move, the price action, the patterns, the mental data just keeps stacking up. Now, here's the thing. In this state, the brain is constantly switching between analyzing and deciding. Some of that data goes to the logical side, but some slips into the amygdala, that emotional side of the brain. That's when the noise starts showing up, all that emotional interference that clouds judgment. The trick? You've got to boost the logical brain and quiet down the emotional brain so you can cut out that extra noise. For me, the way to do that is sticking to my trading plan. A solid, written, personalized plan makes all the difference because that plan is built from my own deep analysis, my backtests, and yes, even my emotions. So my logical brain connects with it way better. It gives me the right perspective on trading, charts, and how to really understand the market. The closer my filtered perception of charts and patterns matches my trading plan, the easier it is to accept wins, losses, and the emotions that come with them. But let me be real with you. Learning to actually see the chart through your plan takes a ton of practice. Most of my time has been spent training myself to control emotions before even entering a trade and filtering out those extra signals. Becoming a non-reactive trader is tough. It takes time, it takes effort, and yes, it costs. But here's the payoff. When the market throws wild price swings at you, when you spot patterns that look like something familiar, or when indicators give you late signals, you won't get triggered. The logical brain takes charge, and the emotional brain doesn't get to sabotage your trade. And honestly, I've got to say this. If you're watching this video and you're curious about these hidden sides of trading psychology, you're already ahead of the game. Congrats, because this is where real traders are made. I'm here with you now, and I'll be teaching trading mindset psychology step by step, completely free. I'll guide you through the mental challenges traders face and share practical solutions for each stage. Alongside that, in my other posts, I'll also highlight key trading zones for gold, XAU-USD, and crypto markets. Make sure to follow me and feel free to drop your questions in the comments. I'll answer them all.
Analysis to decision, my trade.
The mental state of traders can be examined in 3 phases: before entering a trade, during the trade, and after the trade. In this section, I will focus on analyzing the trader's mental and psychological state before entering a trade, and in the following sections, we will explore the other 2 phases. Each of these 3 mental states has its own unique effects and plays a crucial role in a trader's overall success. Before entering a trade, the mind performs the necessary calculations and analyses, and based on previous training and the trading plan, it predicts the optimal entry and exit points. The market is extremely intelligent. With its tempting moves and fake signals, it easily stimulates the emotional part of our brain, pulling traders into its game of probabilities and often pushing them toward losses. This is exactly where a trader must create a critical mental pause, a 20-second delay between analysis and decision-making. This short delay allows emotional impulses to calm down, giving the logical brain a chance to regain control. The time gap between analysis and decision in trading is influenced by 2 main factors. 1, external factor, the intentional pause or the passage of time. 2, internal factor, the level of hormone activity in the brain. The data entering a trader's mind should be limited in volume and time. A trader shouldn't sit in front of the chart for endless hours or get lost in too many patterns and trading styles. Because the more mental data and stimuli you feed your brain, the higher the emotional reactivity to the market, which automatically drags you into the cycle of losses. That's why I introduced the concept of the trader's correct perception of the chart as the core challenge in trading psychology, and something I've been teaching in this series. The pause or mental delay is one of the strongest internal tools that successful traders use against the powerful forces of the market. This inner mechanism, controlling emotional reactivity, is what separates consistent, disciplined traders from impulsive ones. Ultimately, the key to mental performance and wealth building in trading is maintaining psychological balance. We all know that following our trading plan is ideal, but most traders struggle to stay consistent with their own plan. So, let me briefly touch on something I'll cover in more detail later. A trader's plan and journal actually consist of two essential parts: the trading psychology plan and the technical trading plan. Similarly, the trading psychology journal and the trade journal both play critical roles in shaping disciplined, successful traders. Summary: the 20-second mental pause. The 20-second pause or mental delay helps you 1. Control the transition from analysis to decision with clarity. 2. Regulate the release of brain hormones, adrenaline, cortisol, dopamine, serotonin. 3. Benefit from aerobic exercises, deep breathing, meditation, and focused attention to strengthen this ability. 4. Restore and maintain psychological balance in trading. 5. Learn when not to trade and develop patience. 6. Integrate this technique into your trading psychology plan and reinforce it through consistent practice and repetition. Hidden voices of traders. Usually, when traders sit behind their charts and analyze the market, they hear a hidden whisper behind their ears. Unknowingly, the trader connects with it, takes its words seriously, and at the moment of decision, when the brain's energy usage is at its peak, obeys its commands. For example, while analyzing the chart and watching the candles move, it might whisper, "You should open a position here." Or, "This zone looks like the market bottom. An explosive move is coming. Jump in now to avoid missing a big profit." These voices and murmurs are audible to traders. These whispers are in fact temptations and mental noise born from chemical reactions in the brain. In front of market and chart data, the mind is busy analyzing and working seriously. It's trying to make a decision. Because the mind perceives the urgency of those warnings, it generates such voices trying to help. But because of an overload of mental data, noise is created in a trader's mind, and rather than helping, these voices push the trader off balance. What is the solution to this challenge? These inner voices can be reduced by writing and journaling one's behaviors and reactions. Of course, doing this in a moment of mental conflict imposes a pause and decreases emotional mental activity, raising logical activity, a process I call the emotional to logical switching. The main fuel for those hidden voices is the strengthening of emotions caused by an overload of mental data, the same issue I discussed earlier, a trader's mental reactivity. When the mind enters an emotional zone, these hidden voices erupt, issuing commands of all kinds to influence the trader's decisions. The trader is drawn into their game, loses control, and surrenders to emotions. At the same time, rising levels of cortisol and adrenaline destabilize the trader's psyche, knocking the mind off balance. This is the most dangerous state a trader can reach, a state so deep that recovery may take months or longer to stabilize mental health. My recommendation: use the tools of mental pause and behavioral journaling based on your trading plan. Though applying this is extremely difficult, it is entirely possible. Once a trader becomes determined to enter a phase of growth and improvement, they must choose a complex, time-consuming path. That's a reality. I can't promise that success on this path will be easy or comfortable. But being on this path brings rewards beyond mere profit. Traders who haven't gone through the process of self-mastery and instilling discipline, even if they reach strong positions, will eventually face challenges. Especially those with large accounts. The psychological burden of trading a $100 account is far heavier than trading a $10 account. Over time, the account may slip away from their control. This is not speculation, but a reality many traders don't grasp or accept. To new traders and those scaling their accounts, I strongly advise: take mental psychology seriously. Learn under skilled mentors. And here's a crucial point: every trader, from the moment they begin trading until their last trade, needs to maintain growth in both psychological skills and personal development. Never assume that after some psychological training, you're done. Maintaining psychological balance is always with you, always in your mind. I am here by your side, offering a free series of lessons in trading psychology. I don't need extra likes or comments. Your energy and enthusiasm are my fuel. My priority is raising self-made successful traders. Any question or challenge you have, post it right under this video or post and I will respond.